Grandparents gifted me a trip to Rome, but my parents forced me to give it to my golden child sister. She crashed her cab on the way to the airport, so I stole the ticket back and went anyway. My grandparents handed me the envelope at my birthday dinner. I opened it and saw the flight confirmation. 2 weeks in Rome, departing in 3 weeks, plus $1,200 in cash for expenses. I actually cried at the table. My older sister June didn't even look up from her phone. The next morning I came downstairs and both my parents were waiting at the kitchen table. Sit down, we need to talk. My dad started. Your sister's an architecture major. A trip to Rome would be incredible for her portfolio. You're only 18. You'll have plenty of chances to travel. I reminded them that Grandma and Grandpa offered June the same trip when she turned 18. She turned it down and asked for cash instead. This was my gift. My mom chimed in. June's graduating in 2 months. She needs this more than you do. You're being selfish. I said no. They didn't speak to me for 2 days. On day 3, my mom tried a different approach. After everything we've sacrificed for you, this is how you repay us? We're not asking for much. Just let your sister have this one thing. I held firm. My dad got angry. Fine. If you go on this trip, don't expect us to help with college applications next year. That broke me. I caved on day 5. Fine. She can have the stupid ticket. My mom hugged me. You're doing the right thing, sweetie. This will mean so much to June. I handed over the boarding pass that night at dinner. June barely said thank you. My dad patted my shoulder. We knew you'd come around. I kept the cash. Figured I'd earned that much. The morning of the flight, I was in my room when my phone rang. Unknown number. This is Officer Reinhardt with the police department. There's been an accident involving your sister. My heart stopped. Is she okay? Minor injuries. But we need your parents to come to the hospital. There's been an incident with the cab driver. I drove there with my parents. The whole way my mom kept saying, please let her be okay. Please let her be okay. We got to the ER. June was sitting in a wheelchair with bandages on her arms and a cut above her eyebrow. She looked fine, just shaken up. But across the hall was the cab driver. His entire left arm was in a cast. His forehead had a massive bandage covering what looked like a serious gash. The officer pulled my parents aside. Your daughter grabbed the steering wheel while the vehicle was in motion. The driver lost control and hit a tree on the driver's side. My dad's face went pale. What? The officer continued. The driver's pressing charges for reckless endangerment. He's also filing a civil suit for medical expenses and lost wages. My mom started crying. How much are we talking? The officer shrugged. His lawyer mentioned $45,000 as an opening number. You might want to consider a settlement. I stood there in shock. June had caused this. Her impatience, her entitlement, had just cost my parents everything. My dad turned to me. We're going to need that cash your grandparents gave you for the settlement. Something inside me broke. Not snapped, not cracked. Broke completely. I looked at June, sitting there in her wheelchair playing the victim. I looked at my parents, who'd spent 5 days breaking me down to give her my gift, and now they wanted the only thing I had left. I walked over to June. Where's your purse? She pointed to the chair next to her. Why? I grabbed it and started digging through it. My parents were talking to the officer, distracted. I found the boarding pass folded in the side pocket. I pulled it out. June saw what I was holding. Her eyes went wide. Wait, what are you? I ran. Full sprint down the hospital hallway. My mom screamed my name. I didn't stop. Hit the elevator button. It opened immediately. I jumped inside and pressed the lobby button about 15 times. Got to my car, hands shaking so bad I could barely get the key in the ignition. My phone started buzzing. Dad calling. I ignored it. Drove straight to the airport. Made it with 35 minutes to spare. Went through security expecting someone to stop me. No one did. Sat at the gate. My phone wouldn't stop vibrating. I turned it off. Boarded the plane. Found my seat. Sat down. The flight attendant closed the door. We took off. I landed in Rome 11 hours later. Turned my phone back on. 2 missed calls. 89 text messages. June, you stole from me, you selfish bitch. Mom, how could you do this to your sister after what she's been through? Dad, you better get on the next flight home or you're not welcome in this house. June again. Mom and Dad have to use their retirement fund now. Hope you're happy. I walked out of the airport into the Roman sunshine. I've never been happier in my life.